this week's video, we visit Death Valley National Park and witness something almost never seen in the area: rain. You might say the weather had some interesting effects on us.
Super beautiful, but my ears are frozen.
I can't use my mouth.
It's the first car we've seen in like 20 minutes.
I don't think they're gonna skip just a day too.
Who knows? Then delete this part.
Join us in this brand new video by Golden Canine Campers.
So we're off on our first trip of the year. It is January 1st, and we're off camping.
And I guess this is our first out-of-state trip.
First out-of-state
trip on the A-liner.
Yep. So Vinny is going to his first national park as well.
First time we've had to drive Vinny in the rain. There was a little bit of rain.
We had some rain. Let me show you guys the vista again. Look how beautiful that is. And this is the scenery coming from Pahrump, heading... Oh, look, there's another car. Car coming. This is the first car we've seen in like 20 minutes. So that's kind of exciting. But you can see there's storm clouds in the distance. Supposedly the rain is going to stop in Death Valley at 10 o'clock, but that certainly looks like there's still quite some rain coming down. Looks really amazing, actually, because it's beautifully lit right here.
Kind of pretty excited that we're going to see Death Valley in this interesting cloudy weather. Because usually, I mean, they get like an inch of rain a year or something like that. So yeah, they don't get much rain. So it'll be interesting to see some of the cool landscapes that we get with the cloud cover and a little bit of rain. And it was going to be windy, but I don't think it is going to be windy. But at least with the rain, any sort of sand or something like that's going to be packed down. And so, you know, even if it is a little windy, we won't get any dust or anything. So that'll be exciting.
Yeah, and you can see, look at how the clouds are right over there, and then right over there is really amazing.
So we're basically staying for one night. We were going to go yesterday, but yesterday was so windy and rainy. We just decided that we didn't want to be like at 30, 40 mile an hour per winds.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay to either have rain or wind, but we certainly did not want to go with both rain and wind.
So it'll just be a kind of a one-night stay, but tomorrow we're going to go and explore a little bit more tomorrow too, because tomorrow's supposed to be really nice. So,
and you can see over there the beautiful blue skies that are coming, that are going to go instead of this stuff over here. Over there is beautiful.
Yeah, getting replaced.
So hopefully that there is going, which according to the weather.com it is, and that's what we missed last night, and that's what we're getting in the future. Hopefully I didn't make you guys dizzy just looking out. Look at all the boondockers. So we're definitely in the rain here. Coming down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Thank goodness we were not camping in this.
Hopefully it clears up.
The end of the rain. That's at least what weather.com says.
It's not looking great.
Well, it's not looking so good though, but we'll see. Hello everyone.
Zabriskie Point at Death Valley. It's really beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
The spectacular views from Zabriskie Point are some of the most photographed in Death Valley National Park. You'll marvel at the Badlands below from an elevated vista. The yellow and brown striped hills have been shaped by the powerful force of water, and even during dry times, the path carved by this water is unmistakable. Gazing beyond the Badlands, views of the salt flats covering the floor of Death Valley are visible in the distance, with the hulk of the Panamint Mountains towering above. Dantes View offers unparalleled views of the swirling white salt flats of Death Valley below. Towering 5,575 feet above Badwater Basin, Dantes View is a favorite spot for photographers as sunrise and sunset are absolutely magnificent. Dantes View is also a breathtaking at night, as Death Valley is known for its dark skies, and under the right conditions, you can get a humbling glimpse of the Milky Way and stars above. One word of warning though, the wind was calm in Death Valley during our visit, but as we climbed the mountain, the winds grew and reached 40 miles per hour at the top. The temperatures also plummeted 30 degrees, which put the wind chill in the teens.
So we were just at Dantes View, and it must have been about 30 degrees. It was beautiful.
Super beautiful, but my ears are frozen. I didn't bring my hat.
I can't use my mouth.
It's so cold. The wind is...
It's like 45, 40 miles an hour. Oh man.
And now I got fogging up glasses. We're probably a treat to see. The dogs did not go with us. They stayed nice and toasty in the car.
Yeah. I had my shorts on too.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay, so yeah, you'll see some cool pictures for sure.
Badwater Basin is the lowest point in North America at 282 feet below sea level. The salt flats here cover nearly 200 square miles. Badwater Basin earned its name when a mule belonging to a surveyor refused to drink the salty spring-fed pool near the boardwalk. Badwater Basin once was the site of a large aged lake which evaporated tens of thousands of years ago. There was no outlet and concentrated salt deposits were left behind. Today, fascinating geometric salt polygons form on the flats as groundwater rises up through these deposits and evaporate. Be sure to look up on the cliffs of the Black Mountains behind you, where you will see a sign high above indicating sea level.
This is day 2. I don't know if you watched day 1. You will have seen we had kind of some bad weather to start with, but we got here.
I don't think they're going to skip just a day 2.
Who knows? Okay. Then delete this part. Hi everyone. Here we are on day 2.
For our Death Valley trip.
On our Death Valley trip. So as you guys saw yesterday, it started off a little rainy, but it did turn out to be a really nice day.
No wind?
No wind.
We had some wind last night, but I mean, no wind except at the top of the Dantes Peak.
Dantes View.
Dantes View. Yeah, Dantes View was crazy.
And it was really cold. But other than that, it was a beautiful night. Kind of warm. We built a fire. It was really enjoyable.
Yeah.
So here we are on day 2, and today we are going to the Mesquite Flat Sand Dunes, which is item number 4 on the must-see locations from the visitor center. So that's where we're off to. We're going to climb some dunes, then we're going to come back and pack up and head back home.
Have some lunch.
Head
back home. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
The Artist's Drive is a one-way, 9-mile loop that winds through the hills carved by the erosive power of water and gives vistas of both the rugged Black Mountains and the swirling white sea flats. Approximately 5 miles into the drive, you will find the rainbows of Artist Palette. Marvel at an array of colors, red, orange, yellow, blue, pink, and green, splashed across the hills. These colors are from volcanic deposits, rich in compounds such as iron oxides and chlorite, which creates a rainbow effect. Although Artist's Drive and Artist's Palette are beautiful any time of the day, sunrise and sunset provide additional shadows and changing light, further enhancing the allure of this incredible place.
You hike the Mesquite sand dunes, and there's no hike, no path. You just kind of head out for whichever dune that you want to go to, and walk up it. So it should be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna go up to the very top of that one, which is about a mile away. And yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good hike because the sand, of course, is very soft. Got some of your bushes that are growing amongst the sand dunes. And I think the strategy for the hike is you try to find as much as possible the flat portions until you get to the actual sand dunes. But yeah, we've got these kids that are sliding down. Yeah, they're not going very fast. Climbing up these suckers is tough. So one of the things I did is I followed those footsteps down there, and then I just stepped in the footsteps which made it a little bit easier as opposed to doing my own path. So yeah, I'm gonna use that as a strategy. Just try to follow the footsteps. That way I don't have to sink down. But yeah, it's amazing up here. But I still got a long ways to go. So you can see those people way over there. And that's the highest dune up just to their left. So that's where I'm gonna go. So we're almost to the top. So we're just going along the ridge here. And just a little more further to the top, we got these guys sliding down. It's not going very fast. Yeah, I think it's a kind of a waste to bring a sled here. All right, so I'm at the top. That's really pretty. All right, so I was just at the Mesquite sand dunes, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was a long 2 miles though, with all that sand, especially going on the uphills. Man, you just sink down, it's tough. One of the things I think is tradition here at the sand dunes is after you're done, you got to see how much sand that you have in your shoes. So let's check this out. So we're out here on the sand dunes over at Death Valley, and look at this beauty right here. Except this isn't a sand dune at all. This is the pile of sand that I got from my shoes.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright.